Hi guys, welcome back to With Love Leisha. Today I have a quick stitch tutorial for you. I'm going to show you how to crochet the treble crochet stitch, and that's in US terms. The treble crochet is similar to the double crochet. This is a double crochet, and I'll link a tutorial for the double crochet up in the top right for you if you don't know how to do that. It would be very helpful in learning the treble crochet. So they're similar in that you yarn over once, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two loops, yarn over, pull through two loops. For the double crochet, you're going to yarn over twice in the beginning of the treble crochet, and then you're going to pull through 3 sets of two loops. So I'll show you what I mean. Let's go ahead and get started here, and I'm teaching this to you because we'll be doing a pattern. I'll be showing you how to crochet hearts this week in honor of Valentine's Day, so that video will be coming up soon. Okay, you're going to need some yarn. And you do need to know how to create a slip knot and how to crochet starting chain. So I'll link that for you in the top right as well. You need a crochet hook. Any yarn and crochet hook that you like are okay. You need something to cut your yarn with. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm creating a slip knot. And once again, that tutorial will be linked for you if you don't know how to do a slip knot. This is how I'm doing one. And then I yarn over and I pull through that loop that I just created, and then I tighten. Now I'm going to yarn over and pull through the loop. That creates a chain. I'm going to do that, I think I'm going to go with 12. Do that 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And you can crochet any number of chains, but make sure that you crochet enough to skip 4 chains. So we're going to skip these first 4 chains, and we're going to go into the 5th chain, and you can count your chains by counting these loops at the top. So this is the first chain, this is the second, this is the third, and this is the 4th. From the front, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going into the 5th. And I'm going to yarn over twice, and this is called yarning over. We're going to do that twice, so once, 2 times. Now we're going to insert into the 5th chain from the hook, skipping the first 4. We're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through just the first 2 loops, then yarn over and pull through the second set of 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through the last set of 2 loops. And that's pretty much all there is to the stitch. So once again, we're going to yarn over twice. We're going to go into the next chain. Make sure you don't go into the same one. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through just the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the second set of 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the last set of 2 loops. Now we're going to do that all the way down. So make sure that you are yarning over twice before inserting your hook into the chain. And from there, all you're doing is just pulling up a loop, yarning over, and just pulling through the loops 2 at a time, 2 loops at a time. So you're going to pull through 2 loops 3 times. So I just wanted to do enough to give you an idea of the stitch. And most of the stitches are quite similar. And the concept I feel in crochet is pretty much just yarning over and pulling through the loops. And you're just yarning over a different number of times and pulling through a different number of loops. For example, when we chain, we're yarning over and pulling through the loop. So remember to yarn over twice. And then insert. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Last chain, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now it's time for us to turn our work. So when you turn your work, you're going to first crochet 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this basically gives us height so that our treble crochet is not bent over. Then you're going to turn your work, and depending on the pattern, you will either use these 4 chains as your first treble crochet, or you will crochet into this first chain. So we're going to crochet into that first chain for now, just because I want you guys to get as much practice as possible. And every pattern does have its own guidelines to get the desired look. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So I'm just going to come down this line with you. And what I love about this stitch is that it works up so quickly because you get so much height. And it's extremely useful when you're trying to do a project like a heart, for example, because it really helps in creating shape with its height. Yarn over twice. Don't forget to yarn over twice or you won't have the right number of loops. Insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So I'm just going to speed up here. Go ahead and finish your row. Put 1 treble crochet in each stitch until you get to the end. And I will really quickly show you how you knot off. I just want to get to that part and make sure that I show you what the last stitch looks like. So this is my last, I think I've come up on my last stitch here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, this is my last stitch. So don't skip that last guy, and make sure that you're not putting in extra stitches either. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And that is your treble crochet. And I just want to quickly mention to you guys, when I am putting my hook into these stitches up here, I'm inserting it into these V's. So I make sure that I have these V's over my hook, and I have 2 loops here. I'm not going through one. I'm not doing this. I want them both on there. And then I'm completing the action of pulling up a loop and going through the stitch. So make sure that you do have that V over your stitch. I'll show it to you one more time here at the last stitch. If your stitches get a little tight, sometimes it's difficult to get your hook in there. So remember to keep your hands relaxed. Don't pull up your stitches too tight. Keep your hand relaxed on the hook and keep your tension relaxed here. And if you don't understand tension or how to hold the yarn, definitely check out my tutorial on how to hold your yarn, how to create a slip knot, and how to create a starting chain. So this is my last stitch here. It's between this first 4 chains that we had skipped in the beginning, because remember we turned our work, and this last actual treble crochet. So you're going in there, and remember when you insert, you want to get that V over your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now, supposing I had skipped this stitch here, then I would end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would be short. In that case, if I skip this stitch here and I do not put an actual treble crochet in, then we would go into this chain right here. And you wouldn't actually have that V, you would just have this one loop and it looks like an X when you insert your hook in there. So yarn over twice, put your hook into that loop, yeah, make sure you're not going into that last stitch again. You do want to make sure you're going into the chain, and that's what it'll look like when it gets on your hook. Yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, and then pull through 2 loops. And that's it. That will give you the right number in case you skip this first stitch. And then to knot off, all you're going to do is you yarn over, pull through, you're going to tighten, and then cut to give yourself a little bit of tail. You can use regular scissors. And then pull this piece that's still attached to your yarn. That will bring it out. And then you would just weave this into your project using a darning needle. Or you can even use your hook if that's more convenient for you. So you just kind of go in and out of these stitches. Just to hide it. And you can go down into the actual stitch. Whatever you need to do to get it nice and cleanly hidden in there. So you get the idea. And that's it. That is your treble crochet. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.